reality television. How do you separate reality from showbiz? And also, Laura, are these shows tone deaf in our country? There's extreme wealth on one side, right? Extreme wealth, which is what we're seeing. Opulence, nothing but opulence. And then situation qua ground is not the same. We are seeing poverty and struggles. And some people not being honest about their financial status. Do they owe us explanations? I don't think so. They don't. It's TV, it's entertainment. What are your thoughts on reality television?
Can we just agree we're living in a simulation? Because how is this that every other week they're churning out a new reality TV show? Reality that's not actually real, right? Because when the stories come out on the blogs, it's never the same thing.
It's true.
And right now they're having Oh Sister that's coming out, right?
Yes.
The gospel. So people on Twitter are calling it the low budget Real Housewives of Nairobi, right? These are not my words. This is what I've come across on Twitter. I'm quoting. And I don't know who exactly came up with this. But there's always a new reality TV show, but that's not the actual reality. Money, did you guys even leave the house? Because I don't know where these people are living, but they're always in a chopper somewhere.
It's
just
true.
with the nice dresses that, honestly, if you needed a bathroom break, like, who's going to take you? do you tell the cameras to hold and like chill? Like,
so let me now I'm speaking as a kawaida chick who is looking and admiring these women, their lives, and it's probably not, it's for the camera. Like, what are you telling young girls who are aspiring to live these glamorous lifestyles that they are now watching on TV? Is this stuff we should believe, or just stay your course and work hard?
See, I've also fallen victim to that. Because you really feel like you're entitled to such good things. Because I don't know if you've watched The Devil's Advocate with Al Pacino, and he says, vanity, it's my favorite sin. And there's this self-importance we impose on ourselves. And babes, chill. It's never that serious. It's really never that serious. We were talking and we were saying, I understand if it's for the money. I really understand if it's for the money. But like when you put down your phone, you're off your Instagram live, like, so you can chill, right? You can pay your workers and you can have normal relationships. But no, you're carrying it everywhere you go. It's become an identity. It's no longer a persona. People used to call it an alter ego.
Yes.
Now you've already just embodied the whole thing. You're this manifestation you've created, and you lose yourself, and then life happens and you're like, okay, what next?
Yeah, I feel like they're always on acting mode. I feel like there's a button that someone pressed on and they can't go back to. DJ Absolute, what are your thoughts? Do you agree with Laura that something is in the air, because we are just reality show after reality show after reality show, and it's going to mess with our mental states, our children, and what we believe to be true and what we believe or understand on hard work and such virtues. Right. So what do you think?
First of all, on these shows, I don't understand half of what is going on. Half of everything that I do not understand. Why these women have to speak through their noses and tunakuanga now up in the streets.
Please don't come for my job. You know I also have to create a person on TV.
No, wait. No,
you want to ruin Laura's job.
No, Laura,
right?
Don't worry, not you are safe. We know you.
You're
know
our
now. However, the others that I normally see, I tried watching a reality show with my sisters, and I did not understand half of what is going on. On this side, this one is shouting. On this side, they're showing this one the way they're rich. This one is saying the way there's no money. There's too much going on.
They're all calling each other fake.
Yeah. And then I'm like, so what is the storyline here? What is going on?
Like, why are we beefing?
So I don't understand. Now, when you meet them on the ground, that I think that you said, that off button.
Yeah.
You forgot to switch
it broke. It broke.
They came with it, and then I'm like, Nani, sit down. Just speak to me like a normal human being. Like, hi, right? I'm so and so. And then you see now it translates to the life that you live.
Absolute. People are trying to secure their bag. You've come here, you're just crapping on people's parade.
No, it's okay. It's secure. But even guys of VTB secure their bag nicely without even forcing. Anyway, then when you come now to meet them personally,
they're still in character.
They're still in character. And even now, the lives that they live, you want to look rich when you're not rich. You want to go for other expenses, and you know definitely for sure, I can't afford this. But because you have to keep up that life, and just not be your normal self. You have to now to put on that character the full time.
Yeah.
And say, you know what? So there's this girl who's looking at you and knows, okay,
Exactly.
this is the life.
Because let's be honest, how many people go for branches and girls trips with choppers? Not every other person. Even the chopper owners don't use them for just any old reason, right?
Yeah. Have you hung out with one of these people? They're usually so checked out of reality, and there's like, I'll call it like there's some kind of gloss thing on their eyes.
Like a mask.
Exactly. You can see even their faces, how they interact in person. They have no identity one-on-one.
Yeah.
The whole personality exists on social media. That's the only place they're actually themselves. But when you sit with, because they've created this personality that only exists on a certain platform, in certain situations, in certain places where cameras and lights are on. By one-on-one, there's never anything happening. They're so checked out. It's always like they're in a hypnosis, walking in a hypnosis. You can even tell from their eyes, they're always just lost. It's like they don't belong here.
But I feel like we should not even focus on them or trash them or whatever.
Right.
Let them stay in character. Let them perpetrate or sell whatever personas they want to, because they're just trying. It's not personal.
Right.
Don't hate the player, hate the game.
Yes.
I'm like, that's them. They don't owe us jack. But what's our responsibility to ourselves as people, as Kenyans, as fans, as the viewers? Stop taking, like you said, it's never that serious. Girls are out here thinking that is reality, what they're seeing. And I'm like, that is showbiz. She doesn't, people have come with receipts for where they gave birth, there's people who fly out of this country to go and give birth, but they're not loud about it. You can't all yell at each other and call each other fake when you're all doing sort of the same thing. It's just potato, tomato, I'm like, just chill. It's true. It's the truth. So I'm like, are the people who cast who do the casting also, do they owe us some form of responsibility and bring people from different facets of life instead of picking just from entertainment? Because do you mean to tell me that all women who have made it in this country have only made it through entertainment?
No.
We have doctors. We have business women, someone who started maybe selling mutumba until now she's selling like legit, not knockoffs, designer clothes. So I'm like, they keep pulling from the same basket.
Right.
That's the reason why it's so easy to hate.
But people don't want that, right? There's this form of escapism we have, and of course, me being this top level scientist with all the information in my bag, right? And there's this form of escapism we have, and this whole rise in social media where there's so much vanity, right? We have this self-importance. No one wants to see Laura eating a chapo smoky and then maybe catching a meal the next afternoon. That's not interesting. Like, why are you reminding me I'm struggling? Like, show me there's an easier way out. Because, like, for me, someone like says it, like, how cool would it be on Oh Sister, like, she just busts out in tongues, like, in the middle of an episode. It's like, like, that would be so cool. But it'll never happen because she's in character. But when she needs to do that, she will. And people will eat it up because I don't want to see my regular life with you. Like, what can I aspire to? What's the easiest way I can get out of this? And, there's always this, you're so pretty, you deserve better. No, you don't. No one owes you that. And all these people you're seeing on TV, they also don't have that.
I feel like it's some sort of mind control.
Yes.
Like small subliminal messages to tell you, borrow, beg, steal, fake it till you make it. I'm like, you keep watching this. Exactly. You keep watching and it triggers you. It triggers you. Even if you're sitting at home, you're like, maybe I don't dress right. Maybe I should invest more in hair. Maybe I should. So slowly by slowly, I feel like it's going to change how we look at things. These reality shows, like it or not. The same way, the conversation on colorism is subliminal.
Yes.
We only have a certain type of colored, skin toned girl on the screen. So I'm like, even these reality shows are definitely coming.
Oh yes, a certain kind of girl. You're always looking your best.
Yes,
and see. The thing is, that message is very direct and clear. You have to be hot. The only way you can make things work for you is if you're hot.
Yes.
Mina said Mina Karaoke, for instance, said she was doing something. I don't know what she was doing. I think for God. She keeps calling herself a hustler, but where?
Yeah.
How do you show up? I've seen, people waking up in the morning to go to Kiamaiko to look for, bays. right? And I'm not telling you to don't dress nice, but when do you show us the actual work you put in? You know, when do you show us umevayo ka koti ka bucho umeenda umeshika nyama or whatnot? I'm interested in seeing such things.
It's
but
true.
People
the
don't
journey,
exactly, like show
not
me
the finished product.
It's like, I have so many businesses. I'm a business person.
See this half of this.
I love that. I'm going to cut you short. Absolute. Sorry. Let's get into business news with Denisa Seto. When we come back, more on this. We've seen the franchise, The Real Housewives, started by Bravo. In the US, every state has its own installation. I've been doing my research and I found fake wives in this sense, wives who are on those reality shows in the States who are very, very broke. But have been painting a picture that they own the choppers and the mansions. And you know how Americans are, like no pun intended. But they live off of credit a lot. No one is ashamed to put anything on their credit card.
Yeah.
We can't compare that economy with ours and how we do things. Because I don't own a credit card.
You don't have Fuliza, isn't that the same thing?
No. Okay, take ish.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I can never have a credit card.
Right.
It feels to me like Kini Macho, Rambo Bambo Boom. It just feels, it doesn't sit well with my Kamba soul. I'm like, in a God, Manjini. I'm not understanding it. I'm like, is this my money? No. I'm spending something I don't have.
Yeah.
Like that reality, and it has refused. Because I don't know if I have proper restraint to control myself. That's the reason why sometimes I'm very lenient on these chicks who are painting pictures that aren't a reality. Because I feel like you start with one small lie and then you can't unlie. So you just keep like stacking them up like cake, one tier, another tier. And then now you've lied so much. Where do you even start? Like just bringing in the truth. So I feel like we shouldn't look at them. We should look inwards and be like, how not to be fooled. How will we not be fooled by the reality shows that are coming and the message they are clearly sending? Laura.
I miss, consuming entertainment just as entertainment. Like it didn't sip into my real life. Like you see even those reality stars beefing and fans.
Yeah.
First of all, what are you fanning over? Like what exactly is it are you a fan of? So them coming to the
Laura
and you're coming there to their defense and you're like, I think you're the realest housewife. I think you're this. By you, when people are complaining about eggs, you're just chilling there, right? Because it's more important to watch these celebrities drink champagne and all the time. You saw the way people are cooking chicken wings with all the feathers and meal shaped kajikoni na mafuta ikirukaruka just like that.
See, one feather is shikwad by fire, you see.
Baby.
Just one feather. But I feel like we live vicariously through them. Like you said, you don't want to be reminded of that stove, that paraffin stove. You don't want to be reminded by the firewood maybe you are using in the village. You don't want to smell that you want to disassociate yourself from your hard past and the tough things you had to overcome or you are still going through. And that's the reason why reality TV is here to stay.
Yeah.
But it creates an illusion. You want to get rich quick.
But and then where does it end?
Okay, why don't they show us?
End.
Let me ask, why don't they show us these chicks actually doing a job?
Oh, like during the day, like my day with you.
Even in those ninis,
the Kardashians.
Kardashians wake up and actually go to the shops, take stock, and as you're seeing, these ones are busy.
Organizing
events
that only
and
they
drinking
attend.
champagne the whole day. I'm like,
champagne the whole day and arguing. And you see this girl who is here, she's like, hey, this is the life I want to live. No. But see, you told me you've opened a salon. I've never seen you do anything to deal with that.
Even in those salons, it's them and the cast members. You never see people from outside like at Ipan and it's like it's a busy salon. This is how I make my money. So like, what exactly are you doing?
But let me tell you, the problem is we are expecting reality. It's called reality TV, but in essence, there's nothing real about it.